What's going on, Star Wars fans? You're watching The Collector's Hut. My name is Chris, and I'm back again with another Star Wars Elite Series action figure review. Now, these are die-cast, and they're put out by Disney. This is General Grievous. He came out today. So I'm really happy that I was able to get one because it was only 8 per store and 1 per customer. So I felt very lucky to get it. I think the sculpt, the paint, and the detail are very, very nice with this figure, but there are a good amount of flaws with this, with the articulation. And so we'll get right into that, and we'll go over the box first. So it's the standard Elite Series box. It's oversized because he's such a large character. Disney die-cast Star Wars Elite Series. On the back, you have a description. So pretty standard box, but these Elite Series are pretty damn cool if you ask me. So we're going to get right into this figure. Now I'm going to remove a couple of these lightsabers because one of the flaws is that his hands are open way too much and the lightsaber falls right through. So I'm going to just remove a couple of them just so I am not picking them up off the floor. There's only one hand that fits pretty well to the lightsaber, and I will show you that in a bit. Alright, so here he is, General Grievous Elite Series by Disney, and all the Elite Series comes with these bases, which in this case, for this figure, is definitely needed because he's very hard to stand on his own. So this base in the cape plays a big role in just standing him up, believe it or not, because his joints are very, very loose. The articulation isn't very well. And he's so like top heavy that his knees kind of just collapse. So we'll get right into this here. So the arms, as you can see, they're pretty loose. They want to fall when you put them up. All the joints are ball joints. Now, I was really excited because I was like, oh, sweet, ball joints is going to be like a lot of movement. But with so much movement, it's actually loosening up the joints. So if you go to bend his arm too much at the elbow, you could actually pull his arm right out of that socket. And then obviously you can just push it right back in, but still, you know, a little weird. Now this top arm I've been having some trouble with because it literally just keeps falling down. You have to like really like kind of push up on that ball joint, but it does want to fall a lot. Same with the bottom one seems a lot better, but the top one is the one that just keeps falling on me. But same idea, you know, ball joints up on the shoulders and the elbows. You know, it's cool that we have so much more movement with this figure because the other Elite Series, there wasn't as much movement. But now I feel like now that we have more movement, there's a couple of problems that emerged. So the hands actually turn in a 360. So there is a lot of movement. The problem is the joints are so loose. Now this leg, as you can see, it is mega loose. And this is making it very hard for me to stand up this figure. That's why you really need that base, and the cape, like I said, really helps a lot. The cape does remove. It just, you know, wraps around his neck. It's made out of like a soft plastic. It is not cloth. It has that really cool symbol on the back. And the design of it is very nice. The paint works great. So we'll go really deep into this figure here. So as you can see, the hands are open so much that the lightsabers literally just slide right through. They're open way too much. I mean, look how wide that is. It would probably be good like if he came with his blaster, but he came with 4 lightsabers, 2 blues and 2 greens. Now this bottom arm right here holds it very well because like the bottom two fingers here, they're actually closed a lot more, so the lightsaber really just rests in there. It's very nice. I just wish the other three were just like that. But if you ask me, I really do love this character, and I love the fact that this is a die-cast figure and Grievous is a droid. So the figure being metal, him being metal, really brings it to life, and I really do like that a lot, and that's why I was so excited for this figure. I just really wish these joints were a lot tighter, and that he, holds his lightsabers better. But it's going to be one of those figures, right when if you do display them, put them in the position that you want and just walk away. Do not breathe near it because you might move something. Or just leave him in the box, because he does look pretty awesome in the box, the way that they have him set up. So the neck and head does not move. Well, the head moves just a little bit, but I feel... actually, we got some movement here. We got a lot of movement. It was just extremely tight, and I was afraid to move it. So that's cool. You can move his head back and forth. Not so much up and down, but definitely left to right. So that's great. I honestly just didn't want to loosen up any more joints on this figure, because it seemed like, they were tight from the start, and then I tried posing them, and I was like, wow, these got loose very, very quickly. Especially this one, like, come on. Look at that. This one is wicked nice, but this one just got so loose. So he does turn left to right on his waist. And his legs are also on ball joints. So there's ball joints everywhere on this. So you got like a lot of good movement. And guess what, guys? You don't see any screws in the back. So that's totally a plus, because I know that was like a big deal with all the Force Awakens characters. There you can see all the screws in the back, but clearly there is none here. So they definitely improved with these figures. They just really need to work on getting these joints tighter. But I'll tell you, right when you get him in that cool pose, he looks amazing. I don't want to take anything away from this figure, because when you're posing him, and he's holding all four lightsabers, I mean, he looks so damn cool. You just have to play with it a lot and just try to, find that sweet spot, and he looks awesome. Like right there, he looks awesome. But if you go to move it, like, his arm might just loosen up and go down, or whatever the case is. You see what I mean? You can't really bend it. Same over here. Like you go to put his arm up and it falls down. But like I said, if you maneuver it enough and you can rest his arm on his like shoulder blade right here, it does look pretty awesome. I mean, he's a great character. We'll do a close-up. So they absolutely nailed the face. I think it looks great. His eyes look awesome. The paint job's really cool. I like how they used like a little pinkish color there. So that's really good. The paint work is really nice. Definitely no flaws with the paintwork and the sculpt of this figure. I think as far as those two things go, it's seriously like an A++. His feet look really cool. I love that there's no screws in the back. That's really nice. That was almost one of the first things I looked for. Now I have a General Grievous statue that I did a review on, and it's unbelievable. It's from Sideshow Collectibles. So if you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you check that out. It's a bust, so it's wild. It literally looks like it came off the movie screen. So guys, that's about it with this review. I think he looks really cool. Just a few other flaws that I pointed out about the joints being loose and it being very hard for him to stand on his own. But besides for that, when you have him in that cool pose, I mean, he's going to look great on display. I think he's a great character. I'm very happy that I got it. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Please let me know what you think about this figure. Let me know if you got it. Let me know if your joints are tighter than mine. Let me know if you have any flaws, and definitely tell me the pros to this figure, because there are a lot of them. You know, it is a great figure. I think it looks fantastic. I'm very happy that I got it. Honest to God, I really am. And it's General Grievous. He's so cool, you know, and he's going to look great next to all my other figures. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe, comment, and share. I love hearing from you guys. You can find me at collectorshut.com, and I have a lot more awesome stuff to come. So stay tuned, and may the force be with you guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks.